Did you know that Coca-Cola is consumed over 1.9 billion times every single day in more than 200 countries? That famous red and white logo is recognized by 94% of the entire world's population. This isn't an accident. It's the result of one of the most brilliant business strategies ever devised. Coca-Cola didn't just sell a drink, it built an empire. To understand how they did it, we need to go back to the very beginning. Our story starts in 1886 in Atlanta, Georgia. Pharmacist John Pemberton whipped up the original formula, which was sold as a simple syrup at local soda fountains. It was Pemberton's bookkeeper, Frank M. Robinson, who came up with the name Coca-Cola and designed that iconic, flowing script logo we all know today. But the real genius behind the brand was a man named Asa Candler. He bought the rights to Coca-Cola in 1888 and established the Coca-Cola Company. Candler was a marketing whiz. He used coupons and promotional items to get the word out. But there was a problem. Early growth was steady, but limited to places with soda fountains. And let's be honest, the product itself, sweet, fizzy sugar water, wasn't exactly unique. Plenty of competitors offered something similar. The real innovation wasn't going to be in the taste of the drink. It had to be in the system for getting that drink to everyone, everywhere. Candler understood that availability was everything. People can only buy your product if they can find it. Coca-Cola needed a way to break out of soda fountains and get into the hands of every single person. This realization led to one of the most important decisions in business history. The game-changing moment for Coca-Cola was the creation of its franchised bottling system. In 1899, in a move that sounds almost crazy today, Asa Candler sold the exclusive rights to bottle and distribute Coca-Cola across most of the United States for just $1. The buyers were two businessmen, Benjamin Thomas and Joseph Whitehead. This single transaction was a stroke of strategic genius. It shifted the enormous financial and logistical burden of bottling onto independent partners. Here's how it worked. Coca-Cola would provide the secret syrup concentrate. The bottlers would then mix it with carbonated water, bottle it, and handle all the distribution to local stores. This system allowed for explosive, rapid expansion without Coca-Cola having to spend billions on building bottling plants or managing massive fleets of delivery trucks. Instead, local entrepreneurs, the bottlers, took on those costs and responsibilities. They had a direct financial incentive to grow their own local markets. This freed up the Coca-Cola Company to focus on what it did best, protecting the secret formula and building the brand. This brilliant separation of roles created incredible leverage. The bottlers became dedicated partners who built the physical infrastructure, while Coca-Cola focused on marketing and quality control. This unique model transformed the company from a simple syrup maker into a global brand management powerhouse. It was a decision that prioritized getting the product everywhere, over having direct control of every single operation, and it became the backbone of their global dominance. So, how does this system actually make Coca-Cola so much money? It all comes down to the concentrate. The company sells its proprietary syrup concentrate to its network of franchised bottlers around the world. These bottlers have exclusive rights to sell Coke in their specific geographic territories. Now, this concentrate is an incredibly high-margin product. It costs Coca-Cola relatively little to produce, but because it's the secret ingredient to the world's most famous drink, they can sell it for a premium price. The bottlers then do all the heavy lifting. They are the ones who invest millions in bottling plants, buy the cans and bottles, and manage the complex logistics of distributing the final product to supermarkets, restaurants, and vending machines. They bear the operational risks, manage local marketing campaigns, and handle labor and transportation cost. In return for using the brand and the formula, the bottlers pay Coca-Cola for the concentrate. This structure insulates the Coca-Cola Company from many of the day-to-day cost and risks of the business. Fluctuations in the price of sugar or aluminum. That's mainly the bottler's problem. The massive capital needed for new bottling facilities? The bottlers handle that. This capital-light model allows the parent company to maintain exceptionally high profit margins. The vast majority of their profit comes from selling that high-margin concentrate. And what do they do with all that cash? They reinvest it into massive global marketing campaigns, acquire other beverage brands, and fund research for new products, further strengthening their hold on the market. It's a self-perpetuating cycle of financial power. This franchise bottling system is the reason Coca-Cola has achieved unparalleled global dominance. Coke products are available in virtually every town, village, and city on Earth. This sheer ubiquity is what makes the brand so incredibly powerful. It means that no matter where you are, a cold Coke is almost always within arm's reach. This massive scale creates a powerful network effect. The more places the product is sold, the stronger the brand becomes, which in turn helps it get into even more places. This model also gives Coca-Cola incredible resilience. During an economic downturn, it's the local bottlers who absorb much of the financial pressure, while the parent company's core concentrate sales remain relatively stable. This distributed risk has allowed the company to weather countless global crises and consistently deliver value to its shareholders for over a century. And for competitors, the system is a nearly impossible wall to climb. Think about it. To compete with Coca-Cola, you wouldn't just need a popular drink. You need to build a global bottling and distribution network from scratch. That would require tens of billions of dollars and decades of work to establish the relationships that Coca-Cola has nurtured for over 100 years. A new company can't just copy this model, they'd have to build the entire complex, global infrastructure piece by piece. This colossal barrier to entry is what protects Coca-Cola's empire. Furthermore, Coca-Cola holds immense power over its bottlers. The concentrate is proprietary, the secret sauce they can't get anywhere else. And the brand name itself is indispensable. A bottler can't just decide to switch to another cola. This creates a powerful interdependence where Coca-Cola ultimately calls the shots, setting standards to ensure the brand is represented consistently and flawlessly all over the world. This control protects the brand's integrity and cements its top position in the market. In the end, Coca-Cola's enduring power doesn't just come from a secret recipe locked in a vault. It comes from a strategic architecture designed for total, worldwide presence. It has a system built on financial leverage and protected by a network that is practically impossible to copy. It's not just a soda company, it's a masterclass in building a global empire. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this interesting, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's biggest companies. See you next time.